you know, it's very difficult to sit here and see the president submitting himself to the will of what we want all the time. And I think that's John Boehner's point. We've got to fight on principle, but fight smartly. And I think that's where the sort of the rub is there are not a lot of smart calculus going on in some of these fights.
You know, on an ideological basis, I understand perfectly what you just said and what you articulated, your differences between your view and the president's view. But on a leadership basis, here's, I think, what a lot of people don't understand. As leaders, you were majority leader, Speaker Boehner was Speaker, he's still Speaker. How do you allow a small handful of rigid ideologues to put all of you in the back seat with a kamikaze pilot and take the whole thing down? How do you do that as leaders?
Well, you know, there is this thing called math in a legislative body, and you need 218 votes in Congress to get something passed out of the House. Harold knows this.
But you can get Democratic votes.
Again, that goes into sort of the situation we have at hand. I mean, we've had sort of a 24/7, 365-day-a-year campaigns cycle in the legislative body, and it takes two to make sure that you go down the path together. And in divided government, you can't always get everything you want, nor can the other side. And Mike, as you rightfully say, the minority and the Democrats, they bound together and decided that they weren't going to allow for much success if it was up to them, and they were going to try and leverage their point. So it is I think a moment in time now that precedes the presidential election and all the conversation that my party's having in the primary. And I think it's not too dissimilar, where you've got a very small group of voters who are out there who have now adopted this view that it's no way, no compromise, never, instead of trying to focus on incremental progress each and every day, each and every week, so that finally you're going to get closer to your goal.